Greetings, everybody. This is Velskis Gaming. And usually I have some gameplay to post, but tonight I have something different in mind. I have a story to tell. This story begins a decade ago, when things were still a bit hectic, but a bit simpler, really. For many, it was a time of their lives, but unfortunately it wasn't really quite that way for me. At the time, I was still grieving over the loss of my mother 2 years prior. As a result of that grief, I made a decision that many would think would be foolish or counterintuitive. I know what you're wondering. What decision would that be? It sounds crazy, am I right? Well, to put it simply, I bought an Xbox. You know, I've been keeping all that grief inside me during that time, and that's not really healthy. But the usual methods of, therapy, medicine, weren't really working for me. Well, maybe the medicine. But now, twist of fate, that decision I made became one of the best I've made in my life thus far. And through these years, I have made some of the greatest friends, the best of friends I ever made. Gentlemen, here's to you. So, first person on this little list of mine I want to thank, his name's Alex. I'm not gonna put last names or anything, personal reasons and privacy, I want to respect that, but Alex, oh man, this fella, uh, he's been there since day one. I mean, mostly everyone, but this little group we have wouldn't have been big and possible without him. Yeah, he met on Minecraft. Very nice little game. Actually, before that, we used to play on the 360 on this game called Castle Miner Z. It was before the days when Minecraft was on everything. It was only on PC. Oof, feel old, huh? So anyway, um, him and I kind of just hung out, played that a lot mostly. Um, I mean, we didn't really have the same game interest in mind at the time. Call of Duty, for example. He was more into the Black Ops series when I was in Modern Warfare. We had our own little differences. That's fine. Um, but we used to build like mansions and civilizations in Minecraft. I know it sounds childish, but like we used to fuck me. Who builds a civilization casually? I mean, come on. I don't really have much to say about Alex because he's not really, he's an interesting fellow, but it's just, he's just a normal, everyday person like me. I respect that. And that's really about it for him for the time being. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Renzo. This motherfucker. I kidding. I got no beef with him. But him and I, some people get along by just poking fun at each other and, doing that and hugging it out. In a non-platonic way, of course. I'll explain that in a second, in a bit. But he's kind of that kind of fellow. He's one of the few friends I have where we do that. We just are like we do take good jabs at each other. If we get hurt, we apologize and make up. Like good friends. Um, and he's a more brazen fellow. He's like, Arr, just like do da 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 da. But he does it in a way that's reinforcing. It's like not everything's all hunky dory. Sometimes you gotta stop looking in the mirror and just look at the world at how it is. He's a realist. Um, I realize I drink Heineken, but to each their own. I'm not really a beer person. Whiskey, my friend. It's good, the good shit. But yeah, if I ever had a drinking buddy, this motherfucker right here would be it. We wouldn't be drinking the same shit, but definitely gonna be toasting to that. I met him a while back with with Alex. Most of the people in this little group of ours, um, they're kind of friends with each other in real life. Never really met me though, so I guess that's something to be done and figured out about in due time though, not anytime soon. He's the kind of fellow that would give you the real wake up call, like would be like, noob, you this, this isn't how it really is, that would be nice if it were to happen, but that's not gonna be fucking possible because it's gonna be a pain in the ass and it's just gonna be a waste of time. Most of the time, I bitch about it and argue with him, saying, "Ah, no, no, no," it got me being the optimist and him being the realist, kind of butt heads, you know. Him, he's a good asset to this little group of ours. A good friend too, of course. You gotta have the realist versus the optimist. You gotta have both to make things, proceed, whether we like it or not. Buddy, here's the deal. Now, Angel, this fellow, um, like everyone here, I kind of have I can't put all in one sentence, especially Angel. He's kind of a decent fellow. Again, I keep calling these people decent fellows, but that's all I can do, really. They're my friends. But Angel, not much of a talker. What he does, he just, he speaks his mind. One time, it was funny. I think I saw the video on the YouTube channel. Um, it was doing the pilot episode of Block Talk, a little ongoing thing we're still trying to dispute. Um, they're probably gonna be watching this and being like, "Oh, you're gonna bring that story up again." But it's funny, and I think everyone should know what behind it. So we're pulling up a late night thing for Minecraft, recording it, and he was like dead asleep. Poor guy was tired. Thinking about he didn't get his monsters, whatever he wanted from Costco. So he was like, dead asleep, and me and everyone were doing our own little thing, and he woke up like saying the kookiest shit. I made it a meme now, but it was just like he woke up just like, who took my horse? And we all died laughing. It was just like for a good like 5 minutes, just fucking laughed our asses off. Just, I mean, who wakes up and says that, and who listens to that on the other end? But overall, Angel, very nice, good fella. Speaks his mind, maybe a bit too much, but hey, that's him, not me. Um, sometimes this is the darndest things though. So, hey, here's you, buddy. All right. This one's from Mike. You probably don't know, even in our group, because he goes by a few different names. Mike, probably the only person who knows his actual name, but privacy reasons, of course, gotta respect that. He was one of the few members of our group that's outside of Illinois, our little state, the 21st Union. I'm not gonna say where he's from, but he had some a good diversity to the group, and he's one of those people who had me link up with different groups of people as well. Um, Very decent fellow, actually. If you, whenever I need to talk to someone, and whenever Renzo's too lost in the sauce to talk, or if he's busy with his girlfriend, yeah, we're gonna talk about that later, buddy. Um, and if everyone's offline, because they got their own job in life, Mike's online. Maybe on different names, but you know, he's just a nice, kind fellow. And not from the same state where, so he offers a good bit of perspective on different matters, and you know, he, he's pretty good. He's a nice fellow. Mike, here's you. So, just kind of an outgoing summary about the people who really changed my life for the better. They offered me the one simplest thing that anyone who's depressed and grieving could offer. someone to talk to. I mean, seriously, works absolute wonders. So long as I wouldn't recommend talking to complete strangers about your inmost feelings. That's a bit risky, not gonna lie. But, taking this little decision, I call it a bet, really. To be honest, anyone can say anything on the internet. I mean, look at me. I'm probably posting this on my YouTube right now. But, it was a gamble, and to be honest, I was expecting, for the full flag, given the internet and all the toxicity. This was around when MW2 was still a thing, so if you're around to remember that, you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna go into details there. That's a bit too toxic for my liking. But I wouldn't be the awesome badass motherfucker I am today without these people, and it's been 10 years since I met them. Some of the greatest people in my life. I know it sounds like I'm thanking them all through this video, but seriously, guys, if it wasn't for you, I'd probably end up in, well, to put it lightly, and still have this small atoms of chance to be monetized in a forever box. I know, it sounds very fucking PG, but it's not easy to talk about that kind of thing. But regardless, gentlemen, many thanks. And usually, like I mentioned, usually I make these videos about me, not really talking about me, but like just showing me off doing dumb stuff on video games. I figured 10 years. They've been waiting 10 years for me to talk about them. Or at least mention them. The people behind the scenes, the people who also made this Velsus Gaming thing good. Gentlemen, from the bottom of my heart, wherever that may be, thank you. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not sure if anyone's all cool with the sentimental shit, but, I figured I'd get out there. But if you do enjoy this, I'm not gonna ask for a like or subscribe. You do what you see fit, really. I just wish you a great day. That's it. Well, until next time. See you around, Internet.